Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to take a look at what's inside my camera bag. So this is my everyday camera backpack, and I almost bring it with me everywhere I go. And sometimes not all of these go with me every day. Sometimes I bring more, sometimes I bring less. So if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe. And with that said, so let's take a look at what's inside. So my bag of choice is the Peak Design Everyday Backpack 20-liter version 1. So here it is in color black, side access, and you have a top for your miscellaneous items and your computer. It's very sturdy, it's very made of high quality materials, and best of all, it doesn't shout out that it's a camera bag. So it's a very nice and very nice bag to carry with you every day. So first off, let's start by unpacking this side of the bag, which is the top compartment. So what I do on this side is here I put my miscellaneous stuffs, and what's good about this is just you can dump things, and if you need quick access to those things, you just open this top part and you can have access and get the items that you want. So in here I have my pocket knife, handy pocket knife, so just put it here. I have a flashlight in case of emergency. I have my this is the iPad dongle. It's a USB Type-C, and I think you can also use this on MacBooks and Mac Airs, the newer models that uses Type-C. And just put it here, and I have my keys. Never leave home without your keys. And my workhorse computer, which is the 2018 iPad Pro keyboard for the iPad. So it acts like a mini computer, just without the trackpad and the mouse, but yeah, it gets the job done, and it's much more lighter than bringing a laptop. You don't need a power brick for it because the battery lasts around more than you'll have to use it in a day. So with that, I also have the Apple Pencil. So this pencil is works very good with the iPad, and it basically makes it easier scrolling around, and especially in editing, especially in photos, when you have to edit those little things in the picture. So this comes in clutch, very handy. And basically you can fit here I think a maximum of 13 or 15-inch laptop, and yeah, you could also put your mouse here, your chargers, and yeah, that's the top part. And then we'll open up the top part here. You have a flap open here, and what's nice about this is it's expandable. So with the Peak Design bag, you have 4 levels of storage here. So if it's not full, you can fully close it on the last clip, but if you have extra things to put, you can clip it like this, so you have an extra storage for your items. But it's not clicking right now because it's not full. So you have 4 levels. So mine, I don't usually put a lot on this part, on the top part, so I always clip it on the last part, and it also makes the bag smaller. So on my top part here, I have Joby Gorilla Pod, just in case I need it, but I seldom use this, just for emergency purposes if I need a tripod. So let's put this here. And here you also have a small pocket, as you can see there. And here, well, as you all know, I have a handful Switch games, so you know that there's a Switch already that I carry with me every day. So these are the games that I play it with. So basically that's just my top part, because if I'll bring more items, I'll probably store it here, and because this one is the only part in the bag that's adjustable. So that's the top part. So next we're going to take a look at the right side of the bag. So let's flip it here. And what's nice about this peak design is you can access it from the side, and you have both sides that you can open up for quick access. So when you open this, this is what I have in here. So you have a blower in case your gear or your camera gets dusty, so you can blow it and be dust free. So I'll just try it out with my Gundam. So I'll just put it here, and I have this. This is just some video light that I use for emergency if ever I'll be needing a light and when I'm taking pictures or taking videos. So I got this on Lazada, I think, for around less than 1,000 pesos on sale, and it runs on 4 AA batteries, and it has a USB, micro USB for charging. It also has a tripod mount and a screw, and you can also pair it with your cold shoe mounts. So this light is nice, and you can switch it from daylight shade to warm shade just with the switch of this magnetic screens. And now you have a yellowish warm white, as opposed to having a white daylight shade. So this comes in handy when in case you're going to need light on your photos and videos. So I have this. Then, as you probably saw, I have a Sony with me, so these are the lenses that I use. This is the 30mm macro 3.5. So this lens is good for making b-rolls and getting those very close shots and macro shots, and it's very light. I think the only downside will be this is that this is a 3.5, and it also has no image stabilization built in. So all in all, it's a very nice lens. As you can see, you have a 1:1 macro magnification. So it runs on a 49mm thread, and it has a unique hood. As you can see, it's covered, and the only exposed part is the optics lens itself. So again, this is a nice lens. Would definitely recommend it if you're shooting Sony, and I got this also in a very good deal. So yeah, I have this. I'll just put it here. It's rolling shutter. Okay, and I don't have a actually a lens bag for it, and I have a cleaning cloth also in case you want to wipe off some dirt on your things and you need to clean them. So the second lens I bring with me is this one, also silver, the 16mm f2.8 for the Sony Aps-C, and this lens also got it on a very good deal. And I think I mainly use this for those wide angle shots, because on 16mm in Aps-C you'll get around 24mm on the full frame, so that's kind of semi-wide, I think. So this is good for landscape photos, for architectural photos, for interior photos, and especially in those tight shots wherein you really can't move far away from your subject and you need to capture a lot in the background. So this would be a nice lens, and it's an f2.8, so kinda is good, kinda goodish. And if there's a term, goodish, it's kinda good in low light. So yeah, this is my second lens for my camera. We'll just put it here, perfect here on my bag, big design bag on the bottom, perfect fit. So yeah, this is very nice. Just put it here. So basically that's the part of the bag, that part. And what's nice about this peak design is you have a foldable dividers, as you can see, so you can separate things and they will not bump into each other. And yeah, that's the nice thing about this bag. And also on this side I have pocket here. I don't know if you can see, yeah, there. So basically in this side pocket I have my extra battery for my Sony. Just put it here. And I have this if you're familiar with this, guys, it's the Insta360 Go. It's the small action camera, so I might do a review on this later on, so be sure to subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want to see a review of this camera. Basically it's just a mini GoPro type camera. It can only record with a maximum of 1 minute, and 1 minute, then you have a choice of either 30 seconds or 1 minute. So that's the recording time, and it shoots slow-mo and also shoots time-lapse, hyperlapse. But I think the downside of this is that it only shoots around 1080p HD, so nothing higher than 1080p, which is already good enough. So that's that. And inside here, let me just put it here, I have the different accessories for it. So you have a tripod mount, you have this stamp mount, so you can mount it in any magnetic surface, and you have a pendant. Well, you'll know what the different uses for these are when you watch my review, when I make it in the future, so be sure to subscribe and check that out. So these are the accessories, and you have a clip here, you have a clip for it, and you have also a tripod stamp. And what else do I have here? So that's it, that's the main, that's a pocket here. And if ever I'll be needing more batteries, I'll probably put it here. So what's nice about this big design is you have indicators for each layer. So probably you could do is that you put the full batteries on the black one, then the used ones on the red. So that's a nice way of knowing that your batteries are full or empty. So that's the part there. So now we're going to take a look at the other side of this bag. So let's just flip it like this. So as you can see, it's just the same concept on the other side, but this one is on the left side. So when you open it up, it's just the same. And now we have the what's inside. So let's just get it unpack it. So here I have my DJI Mavic Mini drone. So if you haven't seen my review of this drone, so please check it out on my page. So here's the drone. As you can see, it's very small and light. It's very handy for photos and videos if you want those drone on air shots. So I bring this with me because it's so light and small, doesn't get much weight in the bag. So this is the DJI Mavic Mini. Just put it there. And my camera of choice, as you all know, is a Sony. Then on this Sony, it's a Sony a6600. So this is a very nice camera. It's very well built. It has a larger grip, and you also use the newer, bigger battery that you use on the full frame Sonys. So, and with this camera, I have it attached with the 85mm 1.8, which is a full frame lens, and on the crop equivalent it goes around 100+ millimeters. But I guess it's a very nice focal length for Aps-C because you'll get that narrow picture, and then you have a very good depth of field because this is an f1.8. And also I have the a6600. I have it attached with a cage. This one is from UU-Rig. The cage is from UU-Rig, but I have it attached additional cold shoe mounts, which is I think if you can see it here, it's a small rig. So I have attached 1, 2, 3 here. This is for attaching microphones, monitors, lights, and also this one is the only built-in cage for the a6600. But I'm not a fan of using this one because when you put the mic here or anything that you have to wire down going to here, the wire gets in the way of the screen, as you all know, because this screen can flip. And I'm just not a fan of wires dangling around or crossing each other, so I mainly use all these 3 shoe mounts only. So this is my camera of choice. It's the a6600 with the 85mm f1.8 lens. And I have here again on the side pocket, I'll just put my camera here. Here on the side pocket is the same as the other side, but this one has different this one has bigger compartments. So here I have my USB in case of I need to copy something from the computer or any files that I need to access. What's nice about this USB is that you have USB 3.0 on the other side, and on the other side you have a Type-C, so you can use this on your cell phones, on your iPads or your MacBooks, PCs, if ever they use Type-C. So this one is Lexar brand, 16 gigabytes, but I don't know about Lexar memory cards because I have a good friend who hates Lexar memory cards because he has a Lexar memory card, but when he got home all the images were corrupt. So I'm not sure with memory cards, but Lexar on this USB is very good, very durable. I had this for a long time and still works. So it's just a 16 gigabyte USB, and I have this with me in case of emergency files, so I have that. And on this pocket I have the screw wrenches, Allen wrenches for those cage parts that I have to tighten or loosen. So I have that, and this one, the Rode Video Mic Go. So you have the receiver and the transmitter. You have a little dead cat inside. So this is my on-the-go mic system. So if ever I need to record good sound audio on my videos, this is the mic I use. So that's about it. I think my bag is empty, and yeah, this is the things that I carry most of the time. And as you can see, I also have side pockets here in the Peak Design bag. So mostly I put water bottles here, or bigger tripods, and also gimbals if I have to use one. And I forgot something that I always carry also with me. I'll just get it. So this one I forgot. Basically just puts in my dump pocket, and this is a laser measuring system in case I need to measure something when I'm outside. So I have this one also, and that's about it, guys. So this is my everyday carry. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and you learned a thing or two about carrying these things every day. And please do subscribe to my channel, guys, and for more videos like this. And thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.